it's a crazy thing. I'm in Nigeria, yeah, you're promoting my song to people over there that I can't be able to reach them. And people around there, I don't even hear much of my song. It's a different thing to have to know how to sing. So there's a business side of the music as well.
Okay.
So you have to be able to take your time and go and learn.
The business side of the music. Yes.
It's not something you can feel like it's something you can chat GPT or you can't go. No. You have to do the business. Like at that point in time, 2 years became so long, as if that year was not going to finish. So
I can imagine. Hello and welcome back to Shut Up Silence, a podcast where real people discuss real stories and nothing is left unsaid. My name is Linda, and today I have someone who has gone through life's thick and thin and came out unscathed. He has literally turned life's lemon into lemonade. I'm talking about no other person but Afro creators director, Afro musical artist, a rapper and a songwriter, Kolawole Iliomade, aka Jan Bula.
that's what's up.
That's what's up. That's what's up. I'm good. When I was actually, preparing for this podcast, this recording this afternoon, I really thought about all you've gone through, okay? You're someone whose story is of great inspiration to a lot of young people, in case you don't know. Okay, you have gone through toiling and grinding for success. You have gone through a period of confusion, to having strength from writing. You've been depressed, but you came out strong. You started building Afro Creators Hub, a community that empowers African creatives. And I thought to ask, this is not like the cliche answer. It's not what I want. I don't want a cliche answer. I want you to really tell me, how are you doing?
Well, I thank God for how I'm doing. I'm doing well. I'm progressing. I'm taking a little step and I'm moving ahead. So I thank God for giving me the strength. And the ability to be able to do that. So we started small and we are still taking the step by one, but this is not where we started from. So we've come far a bit, but we thank God for the grace.
Yeah, it's so good to hear that. We started off your musical journey and you didn't even want to go to school at all. What was going through your mind at that point? What was going on?
This time, after secondary school, I've always known I had a flair for entertainment, music and stuff like that. And when we started writing WAEC, JAM, I didn't have issues with my WAEC, but JAM was actually my major problem. So
okay.
I failed JAM like twice. Sometimes I passed JAM, people steer me, would drop it down. But out of all those, I realized I had music. So music was my comforter. Like anytime the jam me, I would just go back to the studio and start recording, rapping them. So it was my backup plan. But I did that for like 3 years, and after a while, I was able to get the whole admissions sorted out. But it was because I was having issue with my school that I had time to develop my music. So I was like, even if I don't later on go to school, at least I can always fall back. I have music that I can sell, but I have both, so I'm good.
Congratulations! I needed to ask that because I was wondering what was going through your mind, why you didn't want to go to school. But thank you for clarifying that, because for people who do not know, joint admission matriculation board is just like an exam, prerequisite exam you have to write and you have to pass it before you gain admission into university here in Nigeria. So just to clarify that. I'm glad you had a change of mind and pursued school instead. And I'm going to ask, do you think it's paid off? Is it paying off?
Of course it paid off. It paid off. Going to school was actually one of the things that exposed my mind and made me understand, these are the things that you actually need to be a proper musician. Exposed my mind, exposed my experience to learn from different people, different demographics, and how to manage people at large. So the school experience was very, very important for me, and it was even after the old school and the whole thing and COVID came about, and that was the turning point again. I was like, wow, and we're back to square one. The school is done. We need to go for youth service, and now Corona came about. So it was just a silent time for me in my life, and I feel like, what values do I have? What can I do? After COVID, I just know the world is going to open, and I was just mentally prepared. So those are the things that the whole experience
it's part of it.
Led to where we are today.
Okay, you know, when you started off your musical career, you had a not so experience with your musical label, right? Is it music label or musical label? What's the right word?
Yeah, record label.
Record label. Okay, you didn't have such a great relationship with your record label, right? What actually went wrong? What was the problem?
Well, I think I trusted too much. I've been doing music as far back as 2011. I've been recording music as a musician 2011. So I got admission 2014. I was really active with music my first year in school. After that, I lost the vibe. I brought the vibe like a new artist that just got, admission. And after the old school, after that, I didn't do music for like let's say 4 years, just to focus on
Studies.
and just get it concluded. So when the whole thing of COVID came about, I was just resetting my brain. What do I need to do? I realized, okay, I have people reaching out to me that, oh, help us write this, help us write that. So I feel like, oh, people appreciate my writing skills, so I need to improve that. And I know I have music inbuilt in me, so I feel like, okay, I'm improving my writing skills. I'm going back to music. So everything that I know that I have, I'm improving on it. When I went back to studio, I've always been a rapper, as I said earlier. I've always been a rapper. I don't know I can sing. I don't see myself as a singer. I always wanted to be
A rapper.
Yes, I wanted to be like MI. So MI was my role model then. Then I feel like, what, let me change style since I've been away from music for a long time. So let me change style and just do something new. So I went in and sing. So sample your data, the song. I dropped the song then, sample your data. It was just an ideology like, let me have a sample of my voice singing. That was where it all came about. Like, I want to hear a sample of my song singing. How do I sound? And when I recorded it, and it was like, everybody was like, "God, like, you can sing? Why have you been rapping?" Somebody like, why did you even stop singing? So you can sing like this? And, it was as if everybody was waiting for me to come back to the studio. And so after I dropped Sample that, one of my passionate friends, they loved it and they posted it on WhatsApp. And somebody from Europe reached out like, yo, this guy is good. And we like to work with him. So it was like, imagine I've been away from music for like 4 years and I tried to go back to studio and drop a song and I'm having somebody from Europe reaching out to me like, yo, we like to work with you. So it was happening so fast and I really needed that collaboration. I really needed that, partnership because, I'm just like a graduate and it's not maybe I have the finances or resources to, but I was willing to do my, best in my own ability. So I appreciated my friend's gesture for the mere fact that, he was helping me share that. And if going to be Sony or Universal Music that will reach out, that's how it's going to be. And so I feel like, well, if you said it's your person, let's do it. Like, since I know you. Well, so the person I was signing a deal with, I don't know the person, per se.
You never met the person?
Never met the person.
Is he Nigerian?
He's a Nigerian, yes. We only talked on phone.
Oh, okay.
Video, so, said so many things. I feel like, okay, this person is
based in Nigeria?
Yeah, it's not based in Nigeria, it's based in Europe.
Okay.
He has some entertainment stuff running up over there. And, it's just based on trust. Like, it's based on trust. And I feel like the way the guy appreciated my craft. So let's do something. So that was how I went ahead to pen to go and put my hand in.
To sign the dotted lines.
That was.
So what went wrong? What went wrong in all of this?
Well, I don't know. How should I say it? I just feel like maybe I need to go through that experience for me to have this knowledge that I have now. Because sometimes you just have to go through the fire for you to know how it burns.
Like, when you sign a musical contract, they fund you to shoot musical videos.
Everything we had about was not paid upon. Even sample that I was dropped. A lot of people loved it. They wanted music, they wanted videos. I had people bosses around just like, you, that songs need a video. A lot of people need to see your face on that song. The song is dope. I reached out to the label, promises upon promises. Let's run a radio promotion. Promises to the promoter. I was like, even at the point in time, I was like, you know what? Don't do the basic thing that you do for artists in terms of maybe wardrobe, housing and all stuff that comes with record label and stuff. Let's use all these funds to promote the music. I'm not about the flashy lifestyle. I'm just about my own music. And even the person that helped me facilitate the deal got to realize that it's like we got caught up in the fix with this person, and it was so challenging for me at that point in time. Having taken a break from music for a long time and coming back to get myself hanged up in between somebody that I just feel like we could be recording music and making it for us.
Okay, what about the royalties from your music? Was it going to you? Since they're not
Since
helping
they have
me.
the masters, the royalties in terms of the music is not the royalty is not something that we can say okay it's enough for us to be saying let's be cashing it out.
Okay, it's very minute, very
Very
little.
minute, it's very, I was just starting out then, and the basics were not done. That was the most painful aspect of it. The basics were not done, and also I signed a 2-year contract with them. I didn't get a radio promo. I didn't get a video. I didn't get name it. I used all my money to do my recordings. Like even the radio don't sponsor my studio section. So you can see how gullible I got to just go and pen down. But
I don't think it was your fault.
sometimes I still feel like it's my fault.
What would you have done differently? Because I mean, you didn't know they were not going to keep to their terms, and they didn't take anything from you as per your royalties, because you said the royalties were little.
They took the masters.
Okay.
Masters
So even if the song should blow right now, you still wouldn't be able to get anything out of it.
I'll already get anything. I have my percentage and stuff. I'll get something.
You just get a percentage,
Yes,
not like the
but
whole thing.
Then I end up not giving them the full agreement because we agreed I was going to give them an EP, a 7-track EP, and they're going to shoot 2 or 3 videos, I think, as per the agreement. Yeah, so they had to shoot 2 or 3 videos of the most liked songs out of that EP.
EP.
So when I dropped the first single, nothing. Okay, they conjured me again. They feel like okay, maybe if I drop another one, maybe it will give a little bit of money. They were not keeping to the promises. They were not doing the basics of a record label. And the most painful thing was people that were supposed to help me, they were backing out because they started seeing a label imprint on my cover work. And they'd be like, oh, he has a record label. Oh, he has a record label. That was the most painful thing. I'm a big person. I have a lot of people around me. But that mere fact of, oh, he's got a record label. Nobody wants to add the money they're managing to, they believe that, okay. Yeah, so it was very difficult for me. After dropping the second single, same thing, same old stuff, talking, and at the point in time we got fed up with each other. Like, are you whining? Are you joking with me? Like, is this what I signed up for? Imagine that frustration. I'm the owner of my music. I'm the one creating it. I'm the one recording it. It's just like me recording it and putting it. I'm giving it to the label. So I went, and in place of those misagreements, then my service call-up came about. So it was still within the 2 years of my contract. So I went for my youth service, knowing that okay, at least this next 1 year, by the time I'm back, everything will be closer to getting expired. Then I can be in charge of my creative back. So when I went to service again, I felt like let me drop another song too, because I feel like maybe if I give them more songs that they feel like is marketable, they might have a change of mind. Then I drop Ido. So
What happened?
so after Ido too, then the same old story. Then that's when I realized that I've been tricked like 3 times and I've given these people 3 songs like that. So I made up my mind after I done that I'm not going to give them any song again, that they can just hold on to that 3, that I'll keep the remaining of my EP. So I had to like just patiently wait out for the remainder of the contract to expire so that I can be able to fly and do my thing.
Fly. And you've been flying.
Yeah,
You have. Okay, having gone through all this experience, what lessons did you learn in all of this?
I learned to be more patient. I lie to you. I learned to be more patient in every approach to things.
Wow.
Every approach to things, not just the music alone. Appropriators of my relationships, my businesses. I learned to be patient, just to have a divergent view to things. The deal, I won't say I made a stupid mistake because I still employed a lot of people. I have some great lawyers that worked on my contract. They were the one that helped me to readjust it to be able to suit me. I can't imagine I've gone and signed like 5 years or signed like 30 years with those kind of people.
Oh, wow.
Imagine how
They initially gave you 5 years contract.
no, it was not 5 years. It was 30 years.
Oh, okay.
So it was my lawyer that after like for starters, like you don't need 3 years. Just do 2 years with them. See how they are performing 2 years, and if they do well, then you can maybe extend the contract with them. So unknowingly, so at that point in time, 2 years became so long. I think that 2 year was not going to finish. So
I can imagine.
it was crazy.
Okay. So is this same lesson, is this going to be your same advice to musical artists that are upcoming?
Yes, they should take their time and they should learn more. Especially, they should learn.
What do you mean learn? What do you mean?
They should research the music. It's a different thing to know how to sing.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a business side of the music as well.
Okay.
You have to just take your time and go and learn.
The business side of the
Business
business.
side. You know,
Yes.
it's not something you feel like it's only can chat GPT or you can't go on Google. No. You have to be in the business line or go with somebody that is in the business line, see the emotions behind it, see the way they are reacting to things, see the level of attention they are giving to stuff. Then you know that, oh, when there's a deal, when there's that, these are the things I need to do, these are the people I need to talk to. So they should take their time. Upcoming artists that newbies, they should take their time to understand the musical business, at least to an extent, before they start saying, "Oh, I want to," and they should equip themselves with proper legal guidance. I'm still grateful that I had the lawyer friends that I was able to. I can't imagine I was going to put pen, sign myself to a Doom contract with those kind of labor. They did their part. I'm not going to lie. They gave me a platform too, at least in US, in Norway, some part of the UK. But it's a crazy thing. I'm in Nigeria here. You're promoting my song to people over there that I can't be able to reach them, and people around here are not even hearing much of my song. So because you people are in Europe, so you have that leverage. So it still counts for me. But now the people around me here, what am I doing to promote my music to them? These are the challenges that I had then. At the point time I was having issues then. You are not singing marketable. Don't tell me I'm not singing marketable.
You're not singing what?
Like you said, I'm not singing marketable song.
Marketable song.
Like, brothers, my song is my song, my vibe is my vibe. Like you just have to understand this is my own craft. So now we can discuss, but telling me I'm not singing marketable song, giving me instances of artists that I need to sound like, nah. So those are the part of things that cause disagreement between us. And the reason why it's like that is because I was rolling with somebody that I had not seen, that we are not in the same, we are not going to studio together, we are not, it's only that my friend here in Nigeria that is always with me. So he stands like the manager, he was always the one. You were in studio session, we tell me, oh, sing it like this, sing it like that. So even when we send it to you in Europe, you'll be like, and that song, if I did like this, if I did like that, I say, sure, okay, you're not paying me for studio session, I'm running studio session, my money. So I will go back to the producer, I'm going to tell the producer, one order for Europe, they tell me, say, I don't sound like, it doesn't work like that. If we're in the studio, doing the vibe, recording together, it's easier to correct like that. Not when the whole song is mixed
and mastered.
And okay, we have done the song and I send it to you and you'll be like, oh, why don't you sing like this? No, I don't do that. So in the process of questions like that, we started having utterances because I just feel like I'm not a new kid in this business. It's not maybe I don't know what I'm doing. So and there's the music, the content of my music. A lot of people can resonate with it.
Yes.
So I feel like a lot of artists should prepare themselves. So these kind of ideas, these things, this experience were the things that led me to Afro Creators Hub.
Yes, I was about to come there. Afro Creators Hub, your community of African creatives.
Community, you know my community.
Of course, I'm a member of the community. Okay, so
the
African.
contract was done.
Yes.
It was expired. And I'm now free like a bird. Part of my research and my learning and experience, I feel like I really need an active community. To be able to, dwell among, because I'm a musician, I need producers, I need videographers, I need, sound engineers. And I've met one or two people in the process of my walkabout.
Yes.
So I feel like, okay, why don't I have an help? If these people have any project, I can support them. I'll go all out for them, as long as they know they were going to do that for me too.
Yes.
So I reached out to one of my people. I'm like, we can do this thing. And do you think, does it make sense? They say, yeah, of course it makes sense. Like, so let's start it up.
Okay.
So we found Afro Creators Hub.
Yes.
So Afro Creators Hub is solely managed by IJK Made and Hints.
What's that?
IJK Made and Hints, that's my company.
Your company, okay.
So it stands for IJK Made Media and Entertainment. So now we are a digital arts media club, a company and entertainment. So that means we run digital services and entertainment services. So when I reached out to those people with the saw sense in it, we created a digital platform for Afro Creators Hub, and we started recruiting ourselves. So we created ourselves. Most of our meetings were always digital, online, Zoom call, Instagram live, and stuff like that. Until we progressed to, okay, now let's bring it to real life. Let us start meeting ourselves. Let us start connecting. So before we progressed to hosting Ogun Ota Creators Hangouts, and the influx of people that we saw, the quality of discussions that we had, it was very nice. And when we posted it, some people started asking us like, wow, this is nice. Like, we have to have it in Lagos. So we posted to Lagos again.
Yes.
So that was when you came in.
Yes, I came to the Lagos edition.
So we have people in Oyo nowadays that are talking with us.
Yes.
That's talking Oyo too.
Okay.
So, I'm happy.
You have. I'm glad to hear. You remember the question I asked you, how are you doing? I'm glad that I've gotten an answer. I'm happy. It took time for me to get an answer from you. So well done with what you're doing with Afro Creators Hub. That was why when we started, I said you turned your lemons into lemonade, okay, because of your personal experience. You didn't just want other people to go through it.
Sincerely, when we hosted Afro Creators, the Lagos edition of Lagos Creators and Guys, you had what the music copyright director said. So I purposely brought him on board.
Yes.
Based on my own personal experience. You know, I'm a member of the Music Copyright Society of Nigeria.
Yes.
Now, so I know very, very much about the business of music now.
Yes.
So now that's why I had to bring him so that other musicians
would also hear and learn.
And learn from him and know that, okay, there's a body in charge of stuff like this in Nigeria. You don't just sing and just drop your music anyway and just be like, oh, I have my music on audio mark. It's not so. But we are happy for the progress and the impact we are having on this life. So.
Okay, I wanted to ask you, what for someone who wants to join the Afro Creators Hub, how can they join?
Of course, we are available on all social media handles, Instagram, Twitter, and they always say direct link
to register.
To register, to contact us. And so once they tell us what their creative aspect is, what they are doing, show us a little bit of their work, and they agree to the terms and conditions of the Afro Creators Hub, which is you are to help others in the hub.
Okay, the terms and conditions help each other in the hub.
Yes.
Okay.
As I said, scratch my back.
I scratch your back. Scratch my back. I scratch your back. So the link to the Afro Creators Hub registration form will be in the link below. I'm going to put it in the link below of this video. So you just click on the link, go there. You can also, the link to the Instagram handle will also be in the description place below. So do well to check it all out. Okay. AKA John Buddha. Okay, so what is in the works for you right now as an individual? You've talked so much about the African Creators Hub.
Yes.
So for you personally, what is in stock for you?
Personally, I have more music in my archive. Just want to be dropping small by small.
Are we going to be listening to anyone soon?
Very, very soon.
How soon?
Let's say next month soon.
Next month soon.
So I work on quarterly basis now. So I have projects that I do first quarter, second quarter, third quarter, fourth quarter. So I round it up for a year like that.
Okay.
So I've done Creators Hangouts in the first quarter already.
Yes.
After that, we're in the second quarter already, and I already dropped the single. I dropped the single last month. I think maybe last month or last month. So let me be your sugar daddy. So.
Oh.
Yeah.
Who are you referring to?
Anybody that wants.
Okay.
So I have that one is rolling, and probably I'll drop one before the second quarter. Then we have another Creators Hangouts.
In the third quarter.
Then by first quarter, we'll do some of our stuff that we have in.
Okay, I'm glad you're able to segment what your goals in quarterly basis. Well done, you're doing so great. And again, the link to his song, his recent release, will be in the description place below. Do well to check it out and vibe with it. Share also.
Share and dance to do. Let me do TikTok, please.
Okay, thank you so much, Kalawale, for your time.
Thank you, Linda.
Thank you for sharing your experience, and I hope someone out there gets to learn one or two things from your experience and make an informed decision, which is part of the reason why we are doing Shatter Silence, because we're really inviting real people to share real stories, and that our audience will be able to learn one or two and make an informed decision when they come to that kind of situation.
Yeah, thank you for the opportunity. At least I like the fact that I'm able to just paraphrase what I've been through in the past, let's say 6 years. Post-COVID thing. So that's just briefing up my journey, because the COVID era was like my own reset button.
Yeah.
So I just feel like what's coming after COVID, the world, what I'm gonna do. So thank God I had something significant to do.
Yes.
We were creators of then we were like 54. How many people that started? Now we are close to like 120 or close to 130 members.
And still counting.
And we have not even up to a year yet.
Yeah.
So imagine, and you say give value.
Yes.
So I realize that we have good value that we are giving out.
Yes.
We have people that appreciate what we are doing. Somebody like you appreciate what we are doing. That's why we are here to talk about it.
Yeah.
So anybody that is watching this and feeling this, so there's a big room for everybody.
Yes, definitely.
Collaborate, and help each other grow.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Linda.
Thank you so much. I have been speaking with John Bula, also known as Kolawale. Yes. Thank you so much for coming.
Yeah.
It was really nice speaking with you.
You too, Linda.
And if you've watched this time, this is the moment where you get to subscribe and share this video. Put in your thoughts and comments in the comment section below. And if you're touched in a special way, you can support Shut That Silence by placing a thanks, giving us a super thanks somewhere there, to encourage the work we do here on Shut That Silence. Like, come your way next week, to be precise. My name is Linda. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Ciao, ciao.